What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm gonna do a quick unboxing here of new painless wiring that I just got for the short fuse truck here. Like I showed in the last video, the wiring on this thing is pretty rough, and so we're gonna put all new wiring in it. So I ordered a painless wiring kit. It's a Pro Street chassis harness, and I went ahead and ordered the switch panel to go with it. Like I said, we're gonna unbox it here and see what all we got. We definitely gonna have to order some of this classic braid. That makes the wiring look so much better. I just hadn't ordered any of that yet. A lot of connections, a lot of ground wires here. Looks like your flasher, a couple different flashers there, I'd say, for your hazards and your turn signals. Good looking fuse block. And as always with the painless wiring, man, you get the, I think it's like every 12 inches it's marked on the wire exactly where it goes. So I don't know if you can really see that there, but like I said, I think it's every 12 inches it said, and man, you just, it's pretty much a no-brainer. Get some butt connectors with it. Looks like some extra fuses. Let's see here. That looks like your headlight. I'm not sure. Some kind of extra plugs and stuff there. This is one thing that I really wanted. The 8 switch panel. I just think that's the way to go. You know, my biggest fear is for my boy when he's, if he's racing this thing. I mean, it's a pretty quick truck. It's 434 small block. It will be on nitrous. Maybe not this year. I'll probably do that over the winter. But, I've had them stick wide open on me before. And I just, in case something like that would happen, he can just shut it off here at the panel. Shut off the ignition, and it won't like turning the key back, for instance. If you turn it off and you turn it too far back and then you can't steer it. So I just don't want him to have to worry about that stuff. You can look here, we've got switch for electric fans. We got fuel pump switches, water pump switches, which, we won't need the water pump at this time. We still have the regular water pump. We're not running electric water pump. I mean, it's still a street truck, We have some lights here. Again, we're gonna, we'll still run the factory light. The light switch in the dash. We're gonna keep everything. We're going to keep the turn signals like they are, the light switch where it is and stuff. We're just trying to update it. This is what we have in here at the moment. I just want to try to update it. I don't want to worry about any fires, any of that kind of stuff. I've got way too much in the truck. I mean, of course it's got insurance on and stuff, but you just don't want to go through it, you know. Actually, what started all this is I put him in some new headlights. And when I did the new headlights, they have a blue ring that goes all the way around them here. Well, the blue ring, I wired it up to work off of the park lights, and it looks really good. But for some reason, with these headlights, now it didn't do it with the factory headlights. I'll never understand that. But with these new headlights, when you turn the key on now, these headlights come on. Again, I have no idea why. It doesn't make any sense at all. There's no power that goes to the headlights, you know, switches when the key's on. So I don't know what's going on there. So that just kind of got me aggravated and pissed off. And I've just decided, you know, I'm going to go ahead and redo the whole truck. I just don't want to worry about anything, you know. Like I said, my buddy rewired this and he hooked this up many, many years ago. And like there's some switches, you know, he's got two switches here. We got another switch over here. And 100% honest, I don't even know what the switches go to. Unfortunately, my buddy passed away. He had a bad accident, and that's one reason that I wanted this truck. I plan on keeping this truck unless I have to sell this truck for, you know, to pay some bills sometime. If I get really bad off, I want this truck to stay here as long as I'm here. My buddy meant a lot to me. Very, very intelligent guy. Super awesome at wiring, but it's just, he's added so many things over the years, the wiring just kind of got out of hand. So, like I said, I'm just going to redo the whole truck, man. You know, I don't want to have any worries at all. That's my whole point. So, like I said, you know, that's something of what we're going to do. Again, you know, Painless Wiring, they have some awesome stuff. This kit actually is like a plug and play with the switch panel. So all this new wiring with the fuses and all this it'll plug into this, supposedly. And I hope we're not going to have any troubles. You know, I hope everything works pretty good. So, and then, you know, it has a mount. I'm not sure yet where I'm going to mount it. You know, I'm going to ask my son, of course, where he would like it. It can be mounted, you know, like a lot of people do. A lot of people put it up here on the roll bar. I may even put it down here, you know, somewhere under the dash, where that old little one is right there. Like I said, nice piece. I'll just ask my son, you know, to see what would be best, what he would like the best. So, you know, got a nice little sticker there. You get some dielectric grease. And of course, the best thing is the instructions. I mean, I've wired a few in the past. I don't think it's going to be tremendously hard, but we'll see. Like I said, I wired a bunch of vehicles before, old street rods, stuff like that we've completely built. And, you know, they're usually self-explanatory. They're not too bad. So, of course, I'm a whole lot older now, so, you know, I'm not sure how it'll go, but we're going to try it. So anyway, guys, that was just a quick unboxing. Like I said, we're going to try this Painless. I've used them before. I've used Easy Wiring before. They both good kits. I mean, I don't think there's any problem with either one of them. I hope it's going to be easy. Let's put it that way. We're not going to run like a lot of this stuff now is a start retard and the step retard and stuff for the nitrous. You know, we're not going to have to run a lot of that right now. So all that wiring, you know, basically all that wiring there is going to be gone. You know, we don't, you know, I've got a kill switch in the back of the truck. So, and he had one here under the front. I don't need to. I think he just did this one here just kind of for safety so nobody could steal the truck. You know, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it yet. I don't, you know, I don't want anybody to take a chance of stealing it, but it's not like the truck gets drove somewhere and parked and left. So that shouldn't be a problem. We're going to, I may end up somehow taking it off the key first. So the key has to be turned on in order to get power up to that switch. You know, something like that. I'm not sure yet. But we're going to see what we can come up with. First thing right now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start tearing this wiring out. I guess we got to get it all out first. So I'll try to make some videos on taking some wiring out, or I'm not sure if that'll be real interesting or not, but if not, I'll definitely try to take some with it going back in. All right, so stick with us, guys. Thank you.